Advice of today. There was a lady who was traveling once. She was traveling by air. She arrived at the airport early and the plane was ready to leave. As she boarded on the plane, one of the passengers that was behind her, as they were passing through, stepped on her foot. So she told the fellow passenger that, "Excuse me, but you've stepped on my foot." But the passenger was rude and told her, "You should keep your legs out of the way." And the passenger went on and found their seat. So this lady continued on and found her seat. The next person she was seated next to was listening to some really loud music, which could be heard through her earphones. So she decided to excuse herself and told the other passenger that, "I'm asking if you could reduce the volume. I want to get some rest, please." The other passenger was also rude and answered her that, "Just close your ears and you won't hear anything." So she forgot about it just like that and continued on with the journey. Behind her, there was an old man who started coughing uncontrollably. So she told the old man, "Sir, could you try to keep it down? I'm trying to get some rest." The old man told her, "Young lady, I can't control this cough. It is not my wanting to cough. There's nothing I can do about it." So the plane continued, and as the plane was flying, the lady received some text messages from her husband back home, but she never replied to them. One of the messages read, "Honey, the baby is crying. Could you please tell me how you calm her down so that she can stop crying?" But the lady never responded. After some time, her husband sent her another message, but she just looked at it and never replied. The husband's message read, "Honey, please, I really need your help. Tell me how you calm our daughter down so that she can stop crying." She decided to reply, and her reply was, "She's your baby as well. You know what to do. Whatever you do to make her calm down, that's your decision. I don't care." So as the plane continued flying, the pilot spoke through the speaker and told the passengers that there's an emergency, something is wrong with the plane. So everyone was told to put on their seat belts, and the gas masks from the plane were released. It was difficult to get reception because They were far in the sky. People couldn't communicate with everyone back home to tell them the dangers that were happening on the plane. So the plane crashed and everybody died. And that's the end of the story. So the advice of today is, we all have our own problems. We all have our own frustrations. But it doesn't mean that we should go and put our frustrations on other people. No matter where you come from, no matter who has made you mad, never get your anger and take it out on somebody else, or even the people that you love, especially your family members, your close friends, your relatives. Somebody else makes you angry and you go take out your anger on them. The lesson here is that you never know when is your last moment here on earth. You must learn to forgive and don't let other people control how you feel. Now the question is, if you were living with anger inside you, you never forgave anyone, you treated somebody badly, and it was your last moment, and you died, you ask yourself the question, where would you go? Heaven or hell? Because you never know when your last moment is. Every day is precious when you are given the opportunity to see that day. Never carry around with you negative emotions, no matter the circumstance. Complaining will never solve anything. You see people going around complaining all the time about the situation they are in, which is sometimes even far much better than the situation of other people. For example, certain children are going to school, but you hear them complaining about going to school, just wanting to complete school so that they can get rid of it. Only doing it because they have been told to do so, not because they want to do it. And yet there are children out there who wish they were in their position. There are other people out there who are working and are complaining about the job they have right now. Instead of appreciating that job, they go about complaining about that job. And yet there are other people out there who completely don't have a job. Appreciate the little that you have. Appreciate every moment, because you never know which moment will be your last. Never go on entertaining negative emotions in you. Anger, hatred, frustration. This was the advice of today. Now, if you haven't yet subscribed to Yatu TV, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell icon, and also don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. Would like to get feedback from you so that we can know what you think about the channel. And also don't forget to share, let your friends know about Yatu TV. And also the other programs that will be playing on Yatu TV, which will be coming up shortly, a movie called Twisted Life and some other shows. This has been Advice of Today.